Hello everyone, welcome to Malleus Gaming. I'm your host Malleus, and today we are going to be taking a look at the new Warhammer 40,000 10th edition cinematic launch trailer. I've been a huge fan of Warhammer ever since I was a kid, so I am so excited for this. We're going to be going over my reactions to the video, do a little analysis afterwards, as well as discuss maybe some potential impact this might have on the story for a certain Space Marine 2. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it will really help out the channel. Now, let's begin. Oh, who is this? Is it an Ultramarine? Oh, it's
victory.
It's Gilliman.
That is what the preachers cry from the spires of their temples.
Oh, listen to that voice.
What commanders tell the soldiers in their service. The Indomitus crusade meets with triumph after triumph.
Signature Maledictum. God, the warp energy just looks so
day
cool.
we tear Imperium Nihilus from the despoiler's grip. And though we are beset on all sides, with each battle we drive back the mutant, the heretic,
those Tyranid ships,
the alien.
Oh my god.
As I speak these words, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan.
Oh my god, they're like velociraptors. Flamethrowers! Primaris flamethrowers? Nice.
Reclaiming lost worlds, atoning for old shames.
Guy's got a combi melta.
To cleanse the stars. Taking the fight.
Whoa, big guy.
to the
Big
end.
Tyranid. Oh my god, just bioplasma, like, right in the face. God, this guy is brutal. He's absorbing so much firepower. Haha, Mortis Dreadnought, yes. Down he goes.
We routed the Tyranids at Baal.
Blood Angels.
We broke their high fleet. Soon, their foulness will be
Like an
but a
apothecary in
memory.
Gravis armor?
That is what the preachers say.
Oh, here we go. Battle intensifying. We got Gans running in. Oh man, Dreadnought's getting hit by some bioplasm, whatever. Drop pod? No. What is that?
Relief will not save us.
Oh, go beast mode here.
Lies will not protect us.
What?
But it is our hope that will damn us.
Oh, it's a teleport. Terminators. Oh my god, yes. The Soul Cannon. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Ooh, a librarian and Terminator armor. Oh snap.
In the spires and the slums.
No, not the Terminator. Oh my god. They're getting overwhelmed. Is that?
Our people sing of victory. Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots around us. Victory as humanity rages against the dying of the light.
Oh, such a good line. Oh, get chills from that. God. Oh my god, that trailer was so cool. Let's take another look. I'll pause it a couple of times just to give my thoughts on what we're seeing here. Oh, there's so much packed into this. Right off the bat, Robute Gilliman. Like, hearing him talk, so cool. Such a cool voice. Exactly how I imagine like a Primarch would sound, like that deep, booming, godlike voice there.
That is what the preachers...
This, I believe, is the Silver Gate, I think it's called. Silver Door, Silver Gate, something like that. This is the basically last entrance before going into the room that houses the Emperor himself atop the Golden Throne. It looks like... At first I thought this may have been Sanguinius, the Primarch Sanguinius on the mural. It could also just be the Emperor himself, like blessing like a soldier or something like that, or not blessing. He wouldn't say he blesses people, but yeah. I'm not 100% sure if it's Sanguinius or the Emperor. If I saw some wings, maybe that would help.
Cry from the spires of their temples. What commanders tell the soldiers in their service?
Actually, you know what? Take another look at it. Taking another look at it, I feel like that's the Emperor. If it was Sanguinius, it would... I think like it would be far more obvious with the angel wings. And yeah, it looks like he's just like... I could say bless. It just looks like he's like blessing a standard soldier or something like that.
The Indomitus Crusade meets with triumph.
This is... I love this. This is just like the galaxy itself, and holy crap. The Cicatrix Maledictum, the... basically like the Warp Storm. The Warp Rift that's like engulfed, cut the galaxy in half basically. That looks so cool. Also the other... There's a bunch of other Warp Storms as well, it looks like.
After triumph.
Just warp energy engulfing a planet.
Imperium Nihilus from the Despoiler's grip. And though we are beset on all sides, with each battle we drive...
Yep, definitely Tyranids, like Hive Fleet coming in.
Heretic.
Oh, good lord.
The alien.
So that is definitely a Termagant. This guy looks like a Primaris, like Reaver Lieutenant or Captain or something. He's pretty badass, not gonna lie.
As I speak these words, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan.
Such a cool shot. Pick them off. Oh, there we go. So like the Primaris didn't really have like power armor. Well, they have Gravis armored flamethrower troops, but they didn't have any in the regular Mark 10 power armor. It's so cool to see them finally have some. I'm a Salamanders player at heart, so great to have some flamethrowers now. It does look like the weapon that the Black Templar Primaris guys get, so it's cool to see that's being distributed to the rest as well.
Reclaiming lost worlds,
Ultramarines
atoning
on the
for old
advance.
shames. Our crusade to cleanse the stars.
Here we go, ambush this guy.
To the enemy.
This guy. Oh man, he's getting shot point blank from plasma. He doesn't care. This looks like a Screamer Killer, like the old classic second edition, early third edition Carnifex. So it looks like an update of that model. I wonder if it's going to be... they're going to be changing Carnifexes back to this, or if this is going to be a purely its own unit. This thing is a beast, though. Like, look at that. Like, right there. Like, picking up the Space Marine, just, like, vomiting all the bioplasma right onto him, just exploding him. God, it's so crazy. So brutal. He's taking melta hits, just charging through. This Dreadnought, this Mortis Dreadnought with the las cannon and the the missile launcher. That's what puts him down. It's so cool to see the Mortis Dreadnought back. That was like a classic armament back in like 3rd edition, 4th edition even. A Redemptor Dreadnought now, so it's on the new chassis. I love it. I love all the throwbacks to earlier editions. Hey, stop!
We routed the Tyranids at Baal.
The Blood Angels flag, that's what made me think it's Sanguinius on the mural, but...
Soon...
Oh yeah, this guy is definitely equipped in Gravis armor, so we're going to be getting more Gravis armored characters. The Apothecary, that would be a great one. Higher toughness, harder to kill, unless you get lictored from behind.
Their foulness will be but a memory. That is what the preachers
Cool seeing him still trying to fight back, but god, that would be awful. Trying to see, I think those gaunts, those look like, what are they, Biovores, I think they're called? They're like the NID, like, slow artillery unit. I think they get, like, their DNA from orcs, and they created the Biovore. Looks like they're launching, typically they launch spores, but it looks like they're launching, like, some sort of bioplasma as well. Right there. Like the big bugs in Starship Troopers. Took me forever to figure out what this was. Yeah, this is a teleport homer. We're bringing in the big guns.
will not save us.
I love this guy going beast mode as well. Holy crap.
Lies will not protect us.
Man, the Ultramarines are doing so good, but the thing with the Tyranids, they just keep coming.
It is our hope.
You get overwhelmed like that.
Damn us.
This, oh my god, this was so good. The new Terminators. Oh man, it's so good to see updated like Terminators. The old models were, I remember when they came out in 2004. And they were mind-blowing at the time, but now they're so, yeah, now they don't hold up too well, but so glad that they're getting a new update. And they're not Primaris. They're not Firstborn. They can be either. Doesn't matter. You have to earn the right to wear Terminator armor. I love this scene. The Soul Cannon is such a classic weapon. New Terminator Librarian as well with an awesome Force Axe. I don't know what these guys are. This kind of had like I guess they were going for like a comedic effect here. It pulled me out a little bit, but yeah, I don't know what these guys are. They're reacting to the Librarian for sure.
In the spires and the slums.
This is a Tyranid Shrike, I believe. I think it was a unit in earlier editions. Basically a winged Tyranid warrior. Pretty hardcore, and he takes his mag dump from the Gatling gun there, or assault cannon. Just punching through that Terminator plate though like it's nothing. Hero's getting overwhelmed. I don't know what this is. This is definitely a new Tyranid unit. Some kind of Uber Psyker model. Looks like it's got like Zoanthrope bodyguards or something.
People sing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'd have to be a ridiculously powerful Psyker to be able to contend with the Shadow and the Warp that the Tyranids cast. Sucks to see this. I love my Space Marines.
Victory. Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots around us. Victory as humanity.
Going into a last stand, that's what Space Marines do best. Die with honor.
Victory.
Oh, that's so good. So before I finish up, there's something I wanted to cover real quick. From what I've looked up, the overall plot with 10th edition is that it's going to be focused on what they call the Fourth Tyrannic War. It appears at High Fleet Leviathan. There's a new tendril of it that is attacking from the galactic west, the Segmentum Pacificus, I believe they call it. If you picture the galaxy and just like, do the cardinal north, south, east, west points on it, typically the Tyranids have been coming from the eastern fringe. Things like High Fleet, Behemoth, Kraken, and previous invasions by Leviathan. But now with this is that they're emphasizing that Leviathan hasn't been wiped out. There's a new tendril of it attacking from the opposite side of the galaxy. Which is crazy to think, because that means that the galaxy itself is like surrounded by Tyranids. It seems like this might be like the vanguard of the main assault force now finally coming in. Now, with that, that's terrifying to think of. But with that, with Space Marine 2, I know you're going to be playing as good old Captain Titus, going to be fighting Tyranids. It seems to me that, like, that would most likely link in. You're going to be fighting Tyranids likely on the western portion of the galaxy, the western side. This is like Rabute Gilman, the Primarch of the Ultramarines, calling in whatever forces he can. Maybe Titus was like... Because we ended Space Marine 1 with Titus being pulled away by the Inquisition, and we don't really know what happens there, but obviously he comes back as a lieutenant. So maybe this is Gilman pulling some strings, getting his forces back, sending in Commander Titus to try and stem the tide. Because I believe in the lore it's talking about how like the Imperium isn't able to fully muster their forces as they are engaged basically on all fronts with like Chaos, and the Cicatrix Maledictum, Imperium Nihilus. So I believe like they're trying to utilize really elite forces to pull back the Tyranids as long as they can until they can get their main armies set up in order to properly fight back. So we'll see. I'm really interested in Space Marine 2. I can't wait for it to come out. And I'm really, really interested to see how the story fits in with the overall 10th edition narrative. I'm sure Games Workshop and Saber Interactive sort of cooperated with that. I'm sure there's going to be like the new designs as well in Space Marine 2. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know your thoughts, how you feel about the new 10th edition, how you feel about the upcoming Space Marine 2. You're a Space Marine player, Filthy Xenos player, Filthy Heretic even. Take care everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!